So the July stats just came out, and I'm going to get into the numbers right now, but it was a bit of a disaster for the month of July. It is not great news if you are in the real estate market and you are on the seller side, because July just posted a historically low month. Because when I saw the number come up below 5,000 sales for the month of July, I knew it was historically low. So what I wanted to do was I just wanted to go back as far as the year 2000 and just see how it compares to every single July. So I crunched the numbers. Took me a long time, but I crunched the numbers. So this is July of every single year. And you can see here they were hovering around the 5,000 mark in the year 2000, 2002. But ever since then, they've been right around like 7,500 to 10,000 sales. But this July, it finally dipped below 5,000, and that is historically low and kind of scary if you are in the real estate market on the seller side. Now, let's look at how it compares to every single month this year. So what I did was I crunched the numbers for Halton, Peel, Toronto, York, and Durham. So it's a very basic overview of the market. And for the number of homes sold, it actually peaked in the month of March, but it has been going down sharply. Look at Toronto over here. It was all the way up to like 4,000 almost, and now it's dipped below 2,000. So it has been going down ever since March. Now I did the numbers, York, Toronto, and Peel. July so far is the slowest month we've had this year. Okay, now let's get average prices, because everybody wants to know how the prices are doing. Obviously, the prices are very important. Unfortunately, it's not very good news if you are thinking of selling your house, because July so far has posted the lowest average prices. Keep in mind, this is just a very basic overview. I will be getting into more detailed stats for every single city in other videos. So keep an eye out for those, but this is a very basic overview of the market. July so far is posting the lowest average prices so far we've seen this year, even lower than the month of January. You can see here York took a big sharp decline ever since February. Same thing, Durham, since February it has been going down. Halton is kind of like not as bad as some of the other regions, but it's still the slowest month we've had this year. So that, keep in mind, that's for all houses, not just detached. That's for all houses added together. And we're not done. We're just getting started. But if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff like market updates and just an honest overview of the market, like trying to twist the stats or trying to manipulate the stats in any way, please consider subscribing, because it does help the channel grow and it kind of cheers me up. Thanks. Now let's look at detached homes. Same thing for detached homes average prices. July is showing it has been the slowest month we've had this year for average prices for detached home. You can see here, Toronto, look at the peak there. They were over the $2 million mark. Right now, they're right around the $1.5 million mark. And same thing with York. They were almost hitting the $2 million mark, and now it's just about 1.5. So it has been going down ever since the peak of the market, and July so far is the slowest month we've seen this year. Let's look at condos. Condos doing a little bit better than detached homes, because condos are always considered somewhat of like an entry-level market. So when people get priced out of like a detached home or a semi-detached home, they usually move down, because they want to buy something at least. So they move down to townhouses or condos. So condos always pick up the buyers when people get priced out of the more expensive stuff. Condos still posting like the lowest month, like in terms of average prices. Peel, Toronto, York, and Durham had the lowest prices so far this year. Only in Halton is going up and down, up and down. So Halton kind of holding on a bit. Okay, so that is for condos. Now let's look at, this is the chart I shared with you guys before. So if you guys want to see the actual numbers, look at Toronto. Like at the peak of the market, they were selling 3,200 homes in the month of February, and now it's below 1,900. Keep in mind, this is all of Toronto. This is not just downtown Toronto. This is all of Toronto. Peel was showing around 1,900 homes sold, and now it's below 900. And Peel is huge. Like Peel covers Brampton, Caledon, Mississauga. And so for only 886 homes sold in all of Mississauga, all of Brampton, all of Caledon, it's kind of scary. Now let's compare July prices for detached homes. You can see here, these are the main regions I'm covering. This is the peak of the market, January and February. But to keep things consistent, I'm still comparing everything to January. There were markets that peaked in February, let's say like York and Toronto, they actually peaked in February. But just for the sake of consistency, I'm keeping everything comparing to January. These are the July numbers that came out, and look at the drop here. Like, let's say, for example, Toronto, they were right around the 1.88 mark, and now it's selling for 1.5. That's a drop of $370,000. Now keep in mind they crossed the $2 million mark in February. And Durham was at 1.32 and now it's at 1. It's below $1 million. So that's a drop of 348. So if you guys just want like a rough figure, it's on average, detached homes all across the board have dropped about $350,000. And I think that's about it. Well, by the way, I am a real estate agent, so if you guys are looking for an honest agent who's going to tell you the truth up front, give me a call. You can reach me here, or you can give me a call or text, whatever is easier for you guys. Because I think, especially in this market, it's better to know the truth up front, because what you don't want is somebody who's going to hype up the market. Oh, it's not that bad, it's just balancing out and blah, blah, blah. And before you know it, you're locked up in a contract and you can't escape the contract. So if you guys are looking for an honest agent, I'd be happy to help you guys out buying or selling. You can reach me at this number or realtyvic.ca. And I think that's about it. Thanks. See you.